Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Kenny's Movie Palace for a short whatnot pickup. I'm going to separate these into two. They're from different dealers. I don't know what came from what because I just threw them all in one box when I got them. So these were all 50 cents, and I think the most I paid for was $1. So I'll tell you which ones were which. So this one is from the Nicholas Sparks collection, The Choice. I believe this was only, I think this was $1. So pick that up and if I don't like it, I can always give it to a friend. Next one up is a Val Kilmer movie called The Spartan. So I'm looking forward to checking that one out. I looked at the trailer. The trailer looked really good. This one I was excited about. This one was $1. I know this one was $1. I was going to pick this up at the Kino sale, and I decided against it. I was a good boy. I stayed away from the Kino sale. So I seen this and I couldn't snag this quicker. And this was Steve McQueen in The Hunter. This was really good. I cannot believe they haven't remade this yet, with everything being remade and reimagined by Hollywood. This was really funny. And this was unfortunately Steve's last movie. You wouldn't know he was sick when he was making this, but he passed away of cancer. But this was a really good movie. I really enjoyed this. I've watched this twice since I've gotten it, so I really had fun with this one. Next one up is one I know nothing about, but the cast looked intriguing, and this is Adrift in Manhattan, and it has Heather Graham. So anything with Heather Graham, or as most people know it, Mercedes from License to Drive. So willing to give this a shot. Next one up, I remember seeing this. I rented this when it first came out, and I haven't seen it since, and that was The Sentinel with Michael Douglas and Kiefer Sutherland. Easy for me to say, right? Next one up is another one that I rented. I actually seen this in the movies too when it came out, and that's The Devil's Own with Harrison Ford and Brad Pitt. Apparently, Pitt and Harry Ford didn't get along in this on the set during the making of this. So, looking forward to checking this one out again. This was a blind buy, and for 50 cents, you're willing to do a blind buy, and this is called The Enemy Below with Robert Mitchum. Who the hell's the other guy in it? I don't know the other guy, but I know Robert Mitchum, so I picked it up. Next one up, this is another one I seen on video, but I haven't seen since. The Ninth Gate. Another blind buy, and for 50 cents, you're willing to do it. The Birthday Girl with Nicole Kidman and the guy from Truth About Cats and Dogs, Ben Chaplin. That's the only other movie I remember him from. This was a cool find, and I seen this, and I think Geriatric picked this up a couple years ago, and I think he picked it up on Blu-ray. But this is History of the Wax Museum, and this is. I thought this was a like burn-on disc or something, but it's Warner Brothers title. So I have a movie on in the background. I'm not at a club or anything like that. So if you see the flashing lights, it's the movie I'm watching. So I'm watching Shoot 'Em Up with Clive Owen. So that's all the bang bang stuff going. So Mystery of the Wax Museum. I have never seen this before, but for 50 cents, I'm willing to try it. This I think I have in my collection, but I'm not really sure. And Mr. Dan, damn you, Mr. Dan, got me into all these karate movies again from my childhood. Man, I feel like I'm in a club or something with all this stuff going on. You know, they don't have Funky Cole Medina playing in the background. That's the last time I was in a club. So Man, it's like, man, if you have seizures, don't watch this video. I don't want, I'm watching Kenny's video and it's like, funky Cole Medina, with all the flashing lights and stuff. I feel like I'm in an Enter Sandman video. All right, I digress. I think I have this in my collection. I wasn't sure, but I wanted to pick it up for 50 cents. And that's Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Damn you, Mr. Dan, you've got me hooked on watching karate movies again. I haven't watched karate movies since I was 10, so. I rented this. I love Bernie Mac. I miss Bernie Mac, and this is Mr. 3000. I really love this movie a lot, and I never had it, so just decided to pick it up. Next one, I never seen it. It was a blind buy, and I thought I watched every Robin Williams movie, and this is Jacob the Liar. I've never seen this before, so I decided to pick it up. Another one, believe me, I've never seen this before, and you guys are going to probably slam me for it, and it's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Like I said, I've heard about it. I've seen the book because I worked at a store when that was really popular, but I never seen the movie. So for 50 cents, I thought I'd add it to my collection. Another one. This was, I think the DVDs were $1 and the Blu-rays. The Blu-rays were $1 and the DVDs were all 50 cents, except there was a couple like the Hunter, especially marked for $1. And this is If I Stay. I have no idea what this is about, but I didn't have it, and I figured, one-time watch. If I don't like it, I can just pass it on to a friend. This one, this is how old and stupid I am. My niece got me watching Murders in the Building with Steve Martin and Martin Short. I like both of them, but I had no idea who the hell the girl was. It's not my demographic. So I started liking it, and I'm like, so I've been going back and checking her out in other, not in that way, checking her out in different movies. Like I just got Haywire with her and Ethan Hawke, and that was pretty good. So I have no idea. This might be going to my niece, and this is Monte Carlo. I have no idea. Selena Gomez. So she's a really cute kid, so I decided to pick it up because she's very funny on Murders in the Building. Fourth season coming up in 2 weeks on Hulu. A little advertisement, not a sponsor. Next one is another one I never heard of. I heard of before, but I didn't have in my collection. This is Unbroken. And with do you have Olympic fever? So I guess with the Olympics going on, I just decided to pick that one up. This one, I like the cast. I think this is... this is not the one that I was thinking of. I got this for 50 cents, but it has Mila Jovovich in it, and this is The Perfect Getaway. I thought this was the one with Leif Bell. So when I seen the cover, I was like, I want that. But it has Mila. So I'd never seen this before, so it's a cool blind buy. And this was only 50 cents, but it was a Blu-ray. I had no idea. And it was in the cool Blockbuster case. So I think this was an exclusive to Blockbuster, as the kids say, back in the day. All right. This one I had been scouting on, and it was ridiculous money on the eBay. And for 50 cents, it was just my luck. Death Wish with Charles Bronson. Man, I remember watching this on TV. And I just did a binge watch of all 4 of them on the HBO Max. I have them in my collection. I have no idea where the hell they are in here. But I didn't have Death Wish, and I picked that up. So I have all the Death Wishes now. Really happy about that. Another one, I think this might have been one of those Dollar Tree specials, but hey, I got it for 50 cents, so I beat the rat. And that's called Kill Mode. Look at the cover. How don't you buy this for 50 cents? Especially with Kill Mode. Looks like some kind of, it probably is like the one with Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt. What the hell is that? Oh, Edge of Tomorrow. Yeah, but it's not an Asylum movie though. It's a RTJ movie. So, but hey, for 50 cents, I'm down. I'm down. I'm the clown the downer. What's that word? I'm down the clown. Okay. This one, excuse me, for I'm in a kind of like peckish mood. It's hot here in Philadelphia. It's 97, but I think with the humidity and stuff, it's 200 degrees. So yeah, so I'm a little peckish. So if you hear the fan going, I'm sorry. All right, this was another 50 cent pickup, and this is all the offices, the UK version, 1, 2, and the Christmas special. So for 50 cents, I picked it up. I love this show. I love the American version. I'm telling you, I've probably watched between Parks and Rec and The Office. I think I've watched it probably about 8 times, like all over the place. And some of the shows I can sit and recite. That's probably bad that I've watched it that many times. Next one, this is a blind buy. I have no idea. And again, Mr. Dan, The Rebel. It's a Dragon Dynasty movie. I know they have numbers on them. Is that 6? Sorry, I look up because my bifocals are in my glasses. So The Rebel. I have no idea. It was a blind buy, and I know Mr. Dan collects a lot of the Dragon Dynasty ones. So, and he got me hooked on the karate movies again. So, all right, finishing up on this one. This is another one I seen in the movies. I really liked it. I thought I had it, and I checked my app, and I didn't. And this is Contact with Jodie Foster and Matthew McConaughey. Another one that we rented a lot because it was at the time Seinfeld was king, and Trial and Error. Jeff Daniels is really funny in this movie too, but so is Michael Richards. So pick that one up. Another one. This was one that when I watched it the first time, I hated it, and it got terrible reviews. But it's 34 years later, so I want to check it out again. And that's Bonfire of the Vanities. Look at that cast: Tom Hanks, Bruce Willis, and Melanie Griffith. So I remember going to see this in the movies and it being sold out, and we went to see another. I can't remember what other movie we went to see, but we rented it, and it was like, oh, this is really bad. So, last 3 in this batch. I'm a big Charlie Chan fan. I'm trying to slowly collect them all. I know the prices on the eBay are like friggin' crazy. So for 50 cents, the Chinese cat. And it's my favorite one, Sidney Toller. Did you know Sidney Toller was not Oriental? I didn't know that. I did a deep dive. Sorry, I burned my arm. That's the burn mark. Sidney Toller is from Texas, and he did some cowboy movies in the early days with with his Texas accent. So that was very revealing. I didn't know he was not Oriental. So he should have won an Oscar for these roles. And excuse please. So that's my Charlie Chan imitation. Next one, this one I remember seeing in the the late 70s, because it was when the Fonz was like really popular, and that is The Lords of Flatbush with the Fonz and TV's Rocky's in this. Sylvester Stallone. So never seen it. Well, yeah, I did see it, but I was little when I seen it because the Fonz was on TV. I'd probably seen it, and my mom, let me watch it because Fonzie was on it. The last 2, I remember renting this a lot, and didn't understand it. The Falcon and the Snowman. Pick that one up. And the last one for this bunch is, I think I did this one, the other one. I don't know. I just had movies all over, and I just put them in there. And that is Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, a classic movie with Jimmy Stewart. So that is this bunch. Tell me what you thought about this one. I'll have another video coming up soon. I'm recording it right after this one, so I'll probably, as the kids say, drop it tomorrow. So thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you thought about my haul, or I do a lot of on Whatnot, because, and I don't really care if it's DVD or Blu-ray, if I can get it for cheap and I just want to watch the movie. So I'm a film fan, so that's what I do. So like, comment, subscribe. I'll leave Mr. Dan's info in the background. Highly recommend. He always does martial arts or karate movies on Monday, and then he does his hauls on I like pickups. People use hauls. His Friday pickups from like all over. So check out Mr. Dan. And that's about it. That's all I got for you. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. And I appreciate it. Have a great day and stay cool. Drink a lot of water. Bye-bye.